All right, in this video, I'm going to share with you why I think the numeral for the number 3 looks the way that it does. What I've discovered is that you can take all of the numerals and fit them onto this geometric pattern, and when you do that, the proportions of the numeral end up having the value of the number that it represents built into its structure. So what we do is we connect the numeral to the circle with the radius of the square root of the number. So in this instance, we're looking for the numeral that represents the number 3. So we're going to go to the third circle in the series of circles, which is the circle with the radius of the square root of 3. And we're going to look at how we define that circle. That's the first thing, because all of the numerals are attached to the points that define the circle. So the square root of 3 is defined by a dozen points in this pattern. You can see all those points. I've marked them out here. And we're going to look at this point right here and just draw a line, this degree line that goes from here to there. So we're going for the flat top version of the numeral. So this length from here to there, that's the radius of the square root of 3. What's this length here? So we can figure that out by just looking to see we've created this triangle. Yeah, a triangle happening here, and this got the proportions of 1, the hypotenuse is 2, and then the square root of 3. So that's a special right triangle. So you have we're multiplying all the sides by the square root of 3. So square root of 3 squared is 3. So this length here is going to be 2 root 3. So just going to write that up here, 2 root 3. That distance from there to there. So what we want to do now to finish the symbol is draw a line that goes across here, and we want to, it seems like it should be the length of 3. So how do we know where to end our diagram? Where do we end our line? So what we're going to do is go from this point here and draw a 45-degree line through this point here. So again, we're using points defined by the circle with the radius of the square root of 3, and we just continue that along until it hits here, that point right there. So this is a 45-degree line, so we know that this side of the triangle is going to be equal to that side of the triangle. So we have a height of 3, so we have a length here of 3 also. So we have a length here of 3, we have a height of 3, and then this distance from here all the way across the numeral to there, there's the radius of the square root of 3 twice, and we know this distance is 2 root 3, so 1, 2, 3 root 3. So we have a length of 3, a height of 3, and a distance of 3 root 3, all incorporated in this symbol that is meant to represent the number 3. So what's interesting about this is that all of the numerals share these qualities of embodying the length of the value of the number that it represents, as well as other aspects of that number.